The northernmost point of Michigan and some of the secrets of the Upper Peninsula.
Yo, by telling someone will die.
Oh! Double or triple homicide here and a suicide. Our original goal was to reach the northernmost point of Michigan.
Dude, look at that. It looks heavenly.
But as soon as we crossed the bridge into the Upper Peninsula, we decided to do a quick mission to Mackinac. Mackinac Island has no cars.
You can't get in trouble for smashing a beer on the boardwalk.
You can either ferry from Mackinac City, or we chose St. Ignace because of the shorter ferry ride.
Oh, you're in heaven. Oh my God, look at that.
But we quickly realized that there was just horses, bikes, fudge, beer, and some pretty good views, I can't lie. This island does weirdly feel like a movie set, but there's actually a rich history not many people know about. Long before the fudge shops and ferries, this island was sacred ground to the Ojibwe and Odawa people. In the 1600s, French fur traders and Jesuit missionaries made it one of the most important trading posts in the Great Lakes, connecting northern tribes to Quebec and Montreal. By 1780, the British built Fort Mackinac high on the island's limestone bluff, moving it from the mainland to protect against American attacks.
How much are the taxis?
Between $9 and $11.
But during the War of 1812, British forces seized the island in a surprise attack. Before the Americans even knew war had been declared, that single move gave them control of the entire Great Lakes.
This is exotic.
The US won it back 2 years later, but the island's power never really faded. Looks like an ocean.
Over there. That's Gardner State. The other one's right over there.
Oh my God. No, right there. He showed me a picture of him here. I said, holy shit, you went to Italy? He goes, yeah, bro, this is in Italy.
Grab the other one.
I'm not grabbing that. Oh, hit it right in his forehead. If that thing a bite tone, someone will die.
It became one of the country's first vacation getaways, and in 1898, Mackinac banned all cars, making it the only place in America where the state highway is traveled entirely by horses and bicycles.
Hey, I can't even lie. This air feels like peak life right now.
Oh!
Stroke that thing, cuzzo!
Today, over 80% of the island is preserved as Michigan's first state park, meaning most of what you see has looked the same for more than a century. It's peaceful on the surface, but underneath is layered with the kind of history most people just walk right over. I actually had no idea until I started to make this. Mackinac Island is actually sick. Too many bikes. 96. We left Mackinac after a short time, not realizing the journey was only just beginning. As we worked our way deeper in the Upper Peninsula, everything was more remote than I ever expected. Before heading to the mansion once visited by Teddy Roosevelt, now one of the top 10 historic Airbnbs in the country, we wanted to stop for a cliff jump. That led us here, Black Rocks and Marquette. It's kind of mysterious vibes up here. It's too cold for me to jump. On the coastline of the largest freshwater lake in the world. Lake Superior is home to many ships that never made it back to the ports, like the world-renowned Edmund Fitzgerald. Superior has taken more lives than any Great Lake. After living in Hawaii for 2 years and experiencing some dangerous conditions, I never would have thought a lake would be intimidating.
It's like ice.
But just like any unpredictable body of water, you can feel how powerful and unforgiving nature can truly be.
I gotta give you the honest truth. You know I'm creeped out right now? Wanna know why?
Why?
Because that deer monster, bro.
Arriving after midnight was a little creepy, I can't lie. You see us at the end? Come in, bro. These rooms once belonged to Chester and James Hotzen, and tonight we were sleeping where they once did. But this mansion's history did not end with them. Demon chicken. In the late 1970s, the home belonged to Maynard and Jane Herbert, a couple both battling illness. Their grandson, who lived here too, shortly after moving in had been badly burned in an accident on the street over and needed weekly skin grafts at the University of Michigan hospital. It was evident this family was struggling physically, mentally, and emotionally. One night, Maynard took the lives of his wife and grandson in their sleep before turning the gun on himself. Not out of cruelty, but as some believe, a tragic attempt to end their suffering. Over the years, rumors twisted that the story turned into something darker. Ghost tales, whispers, online myths.
We just woke up in Northern Michigan, Upper Peninsula.
But when professional paranormal investigators came here, they were disappointed to find nothing. Just silence.
This is kind of creepy.
And in that silence, you realize this house isn't haunted by ghosts.
Okay, I'm addressing the rumors. I just think a lot of people are, scared of the idea of ghosts, spirits, which they could or could not be true. I think a lot of it is like what you psych it up in your mind to be. I'm actually impressed with this place. I mean, you woke up, looks like a super nice breakfast. There's multiple properties. There's the Victorian Estate and Laurium Manor Inn.
It's haunted by loss and the resilience of a family whose story has been simply misunderstood.
Myth busted. This place is not creepy. It's actually a really nice place to stay in Northern Michigan. I just found out that there was a double or triple homicide here and a suicide. I was looking at this. This poor house has seen some pretty interesting characters. He was into some shady business deals. I always wonder what's in these. Never know what's in these.
Getting tapped on the shoulder and turning over. And no one was there. No one was tapping my shoulder.
He claims he's haunted by James Ramsey.
I mean, look at the guy, bro.
Across the street from the Laurium Manor Inn is another mansion, the Victorian Hall. 7,000 square feet with 34 rooms, it is part of the same restoration vision. And on the same street is a yellow house that is a 3-story residence spanning 2,300 square feet. It operates as a rental now. All of these properties share a single thread, architectural legacy. They were built in the golden era of Michigan's copper boom, when mine captains and their houses defined the whole town. The Laurium Historic District still holds hundreds of homes from that era. These aren't just pretty facades, they're chapters in a story of wealth, decline, and rebirth. The Victorian Hall and Yellow House are across the street from each other, co-authors of a shared legacy on this quiet Laurium street. Today, the Laurium Manor Inn stands as one of the most beautiful historic stays in America, a place where history is preserved, not feared. As we left the Laurium Manor Inn and started to drive even farther north, we were the only people on the road. This stretch of road leads to Copper Harbor, which was once a booming part of the 1800s copper rush.
Northernmost tip in all of Michigan. I don't know about you guys, but I recently found out there was wolves, bears, cougars, rattlesnakes the other day, and oh no! Silence. It's mysterious. Yeah, I didn't know Michigan had it like this. Look at, dude, that's just never ending. In memory of Mike Bruh. Are you serious right now? They can't have be the same. What are you about to do with those?
Could be edible.
This quiet town was where miners, traders, and sailors all came to chase opportunity at the edge of the map. Today, fewer than 100 people live here year-round, surrounded by forests, shipwrecks, and the endless horizon of Lake Superior. Past Copper Harbor, the pavement ends, and the trail to Keweenaw Point, the northernmost tip of Michigan's mainland, begins. No crowd, no noise, just wind, water, fog, and the feeling of untouched land that holds mystery.
Hey, I gotta say, there's a whole lot of nothing here. But we're going back to Black Rocks and Marquette. I just want to say thank you for watching, and you know what we say, we're not sad it's over, we're glad it happened.